Hi, this is Brett from SRmoto, and I wanted to do a quick video review and demonstration for the new 12 O'Clock Labs integrated taillight kit and fender eliminator for the Honda CRF300L. What we've got here is our 2021 Honda CRF300L dual sport project bike. We just recently installed this taillight kit on the bike, so I thought it'd be a good time do a quick video, go over all the different details on it, and demonstrate how the taillight and turn signals and stuff like that work. This taillight kit will fit a 2021 and up Honda CRF300L, both the standard model like we've got here, and it'll also fit the 300L Rally as well. So it'll fit both bikes. And what I'll do is I'll put links in the video description down below to the product page on our website, on our online store where this taillight kit is available for purchase, and also put a link in the video description for the project bike page on our website so you can see this particular project bike, get more details on all the other stuff that we've done to it. So once you're done watching the video, definitely check that video description below for all those details. So this is what it looks like, once it's installed on the bike. Really cleans up the back end of the bike compared to, that stock taillight and fender assembly that's kind of hanging off the back of these bikes. And just to give you kind of a size comparison, stock to the 12 O'Clock Labs unit, this is what we pulled off the bike. So that's the big plastic piece that sort of hangs off the back of the bike that the license plate's attached to. That's the actual taillight and brake light assembly, and then there's the stock turn signals that we removed. So that's all the stuff that comes off the bike. And then this is the actual 12 O'Clock Labs integrated taillight kit, designed to bolt right onto the subframe of the bike. And as you can see, it's got the taillight and turn signal connector plugs already pre-wired and ready to go, so it's a real simple plug and play installation. So that kind of gives you an idea of the size comparison. Much smaller, much lighter weight, and don't let the size of it kind of deceive you. It's really bright, probably brighter than that stock taillight, the LEDs that 12 O'Clock Labs uses, and I'll show you here in a second when I demo it. They're very bright, so you're not going to lose anything from a visibility standpoint with this setup. Okay, so that's what it looks like on the bike. I'll give you a quick demo of what it looks like. Let me turn the ignition on here. So this is what it looks like with the running light on. And it's kind of hard to tell in the video, but the LEDs are very bright on these. That always doesn't show in the videos. You'll notice on the bottom of it there is a LED license plate light to light up the license plate. That's all built in and everything. So that's kind of what it looks like as a running light. Let me try to demonstrate the brake light, how that works. And you'll notice that it's pulsing the brake every time I press the brake pedal. Built into this is a safety brake pulsing feature. So every time you hit your brakes, it's going to pulse the brake light. That is, you can't turn that off. This taillight kit is fully programmable, so the instructions will kind of walk you through the steps if you want to disable that. I leave it on all of our bikes. I think it's definitely a nice safety feature for cars coming up behind you. Every time you hit your brakes, it's going to pulse that brake light and just make you a little bit more visible on the road. So that's kind of what the brake light looks like. Now let me show you what it looks like with the integrated turn signal feature flashing. So that's what it's going to look like when you hit your turn signals. It's got like 7 different programmable flash types you can do. I usually leave it on the default, which is this scrolling flash. I believe that's the default. But there's 6 other flash types. You can kind of play around with the look of it if you want. It's got like a chase flash, standard flash and then a couple different speeds of that standard flash, so you can really kind of customize the look of it, which is kind of nice, and the instructions walk you through how to do that. It's real simple. Now some people will ask us, you know, what it looks like when you hit your brakes and the turn signals are on. Basically it just gets brighter. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but it just gets brighter. The turn signals will continue to flash. The safety brake pulsing is automatically disabled if you have your turn signals on and you hit your brakes. That way the pulsing doesn't interfere with the turn signals at all. So that's kind of what it looks like. Highly visible, you know, in my opinion. Now, we're running this as an integrated taillight kit, so the turn signals, you know, are flashing within the taillight. This is kind of a hybrid taillight though. If you want to, you could leave your stock turn signals attached to the side. You'll notice these little block off plates. The taillight kit comes with these block off plates, so that way when you if you remove your stock turn signals, you know, it's going to leave that big hole on both sides, so they give you these block off plates. But if you wanted to run this taillight kit with your stock turn signals, you could just leave those installed and wired into the turn signal wires up under the fender, and then those would continue to flash. And if you did that, the way you would do this, if you remember on the wiring harness here, the blue and white wires, those are the integrated turn signal wires. If you just leave those unplugged, it disables that integrated turn signal feature. So these integrated turn signals would not flash and your external stock turn signals would flash instead. You would still get, you know, the brake light, running light, safety brake pulsing, all that kind of stuff will still work. But so you can, you know, it's very flexible. You can run your stock turn signals if you want, and you could also install a set of external aftermarket LED turn signals also, you know, if you wanted to do that. You would just wire those into the bike's rear turn signal wires instead of using the integrated turn signal wires on this taillight. If you wanted to go that route, install aftermarket LEDs, you would have to purchase, we sell the 12 O'Clock Labs turn signal mounting plates that would replace these block off plates, and they're going to have the 8mm hole in them to mount up, you know, aftermarket LEDs. So again, you can run this taillight kit in a couple different ways depending on, you know, what you want it to look like. Some people, you know, don't like the integrated turn signals. They think, you know, maybe it's not quite as visible. So they'll, you know, want some external turn signals, so you can do that. A lot of the off-road guys that want less stuff, you know, sticking out that can get broken off, you know, they don't want turn signals sticking out, they'll go with this integrated turn signal setup. So you can do it pretty much any way you want. You know, as far as installation goes on this, very simple. As mentioned, it's completely plug and play. It's designed specifically for this bike, so it bolts right up to the subframe. You know, very easy install. And they do include, you know, pretty detailed instructions as well. Just some quick details on the taillight. The LED board, they dip it in like a waterproof coating to make sure that it's durable. You know, if you get it wet or muddy, you know, it's going to be a little bit better, you know, as far as being waterproof and stuff like that with that waterproof coating. On the underside of the, when you go to install this, they include a couple block off plates that'll cover up some of the holes left when you remove the stock taillight assembly. So that's kind of nice. You're not going to have any, you know, exposed holes or anything on the underside once you install this. When you order this from us, there's a couple different options. You can choose what color taillight lens you want. You can either get red or smoke. We've done red on this bike. Smoke is also available. They will both light up red, and they're both about the, you know, pretty much the same brightness too. So it's basically the look of the taillight when the lights are off. You know, if you want that stealthy look, you know, go for the smoke. If you want more of a traditional OEM or factory look, go with the red. So that's one option. Choose what color lens you want. The other option is the fixed rate turn signal flasher option. Normally when you install aftermarket LED turn signals on these bikes that come from the factory with a bulb type turn signal, you're going to get your front turn signals are going to hyper flash. So they're going to flash really fast. That fixed rate flasher, it's a little plug and play module, replaces the stock fixed rate flasher, and it'll make your front turn signals flash slow like they did, you know, the stock turn signals did. If you're going to leave your stock turn signals on the front when you install this taillight kit, we don't generally recommend that fixed rate flasher unless you replace the stock turn signal bulbs in the front with like a lower wattage bulb. Can cause some issues if you use it with the stock front turn signals. If you switch your front turn signals to aftermarket LED turn signals, definitely recommend that fixed rate flasher, and it'll make them flash slow like they're supposed to. You can go ahead and order that fixed rate flasher with this and then use it. You know, if you're gonna leave your stock signals on for a while in the front, you know, just wait, hold on to that fixed rate flasher, install it, you know, once you install LEDs in the front of your bike. So those are kind of the two options, you know, when you order this taillight kit from us. I think that is about it. Again, it's the 12 O'Clock Labs integrated taillight kit and fender eliminator for the Honda CRF300L. If you have any questions about it, leave a comment down below. I try to monitor those comments, get back to you as soon as I can. We also have an email address on our website. That's probably the easiest way to get a hold of us. You know, shoot us an email and we try to get back to you within 24 hours. If you found this video helpful, definitely give us a like. And if you want to see more Honda CRF300L videos, definitely subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to do, you know, periodic updates on this project bike and also some product review videos whenever I get some time. And don't forget, when you're done watching the video, check that video description below for links over to the product page on our website, as well as a link to this project bike page. So I think that's it for now. Again, it's Brett from SRmoto and our Honda CRF300L project bike and the 12 O'Clock Labs integrated taillight and fender eliminator. Thanks for watching.